Start the record. All right. Well, welcome everybody to our weekly Getting Started training. So glad to have you all. So just want to make sure that you get your teams on. Make sure that if you have any new brand partners that we are bringing them on this call weekly. Now, of course, let me remind everybody who brings on a new brand partner, you are responsible for getting your new brand partner on boards and helping them make their first post. So it is imperative that you do training, with your brand partner, that you get them on boards, get boards added to their keyboard on their phones. It's easy for an iPhone, a little bit more challenging for an Android, but boards is amazing. If you add that from the App Store to your phones, teach your new brand partner how to do that and help them start their social media launch right then and there. So that is so important for each particular brand partner to teach your new brand partners boards and starting their first post. So I will not go, specifically on training for boards. We will do more general. So I'm going to get started. So let me share my screen. All right. So, and Sheila, if you don't mind, just keep adding people as they are coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So again, I'm Michele McCay for those of you that just came in. I'm from Oxford, Mississippi, and I've been doing this Getting Started training for the last couple of weeks for Andrea Rosser. And I will always preface it by saying I am no replacement for Andrea. She does a great job. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed the training. You can add your new brand partners here and look forward to helping you guys get started. So here we go. I'm going to start with the Slenderize system of growth. So y'all, this is the best, amazing, simple system of growth. And I'm just going to go over it really quickly. When you add customers, clients on the drops, of course, number one, you're going to get them started with text from the text scripts on boards. You're going to send them the getting started text. I also send them the digital copy of our booklet, which is now included in all of the new boxes and the drops. But very important to add them to the Circle of Health for support, accountability, and be part of challenges. So add them yourself. And then I also send them the link to Circle of Health so they know where to find it. They know how to accept the invite. And then also go to Circle of Health and tag them. Sheila, I might get you to mute all the lines. I just may have to unmute myself. There we go. And just make sure that you are tagging them in Circle of Health. I always tag people on Dr. Crystal's Getting Started video. So that's a great place to tag all your new folks so they know where to get started. So they can listen to the Getting Started video and they know how to use all the resources. Then, of course, our second mission for the system of growth is to convert those customers to a brand partner. And we're going to go over that a little bit later. And then, of course, as you add your new brand partners, you're going to help them download boards and add our customized team boards. So help them direct them on where to watch the videos, identify the scripts, personalize my links. You can also put things like your Venmo, your partner co ID number, your own enrollment links or smart links. So you can customize boards to be exactly what you need it to do. But I always tell people when you are training a new brand partner to download boards and then downloading our team boards, make sure they go through the team boards and get familiar with everything there. Then, of course, you're going to help them, number 4, do a social launch, help them do their first post, teach them how to schedule their post. And you do that by having a professional mode on Facebook. If you don't know how to do that, we'll talk about that a little bit later. And make sure they know how to use the scripts, add them to Circle of Health for support, make sure to show them how to do the follow-ups, and that's all included in the text scripts of boards. And then we want to, of course, show our new brand partners how the system of growth, we're going to convert customers to brand partners, okay? And so you want to convert your drop customers to brand partner and help them do social launch to hit ultimate at 1,500 PV and earn gold status. And we're going to go through that just a little bit later. And then number 5, also let your new brand partners know about trainings and all the business mentality. So show them the getting started little flyer that we send out to everybody on all the resources for team calls, Monday night corporate call, Coach's Corner at 9 a.m., and IPA, namely IPA, 9:15 Central Time every morning. We want to get all of our new brand partners on the IPA calls. And then, of course, 6 events. Make sure everybody knows about all the events. So just get yourselves familiar when you have boards. Make sure you understand the simple system of growth, that you know where all the events are located. Also, there's another site that's been added from the IPA calls. It's called researchmoa.com, researchmoa.com forward slash or backslash events. That's where you can find all the local events and all the events for the Super Saturdays and what have you. They're all going to be listed on that website now. So great, great, great resource for us. So we know that getting people to events is what helps explode your business. Okay. So let me go into a little bit more detail on all the resources, the tools you need to be successful and grow on your team. So of course, you've got boards. If you screenshot this flyer, this slide right here, then you can click on each of these links and go directly to the link. So you can find boards right here on this link. Telegram is where all of our events and all of our calls are listed, is on our communication channel on Telegram. So make sure you're adding your new brand partners to Telegram, then to the Circle of Health, and you'll have the link here. Partner Code Nation, which is our North American team page, and also show your new brand partners how to add the Partner Code Share app. Love the Partner Code Share app. I actually access my business through that, but you also have tips and tools. You can actually sync all your contacts on the Partner Code Share app. So anybody that you want to send additional information to, so like the PDF of all the products, once you download the Partner Code Share app, you're able to send that to all of your contacts. And when you click on a contact to send it to, and boom, you get it out to that contact. Once they open it, you're able to see, and you'll see it in your feed on the Partner Code Share app. They will let you know when somebody opens that resource that you just send them. So it's a great landing page, great way to be able to follow up with any of your prospects. So Coach's Corner is at 9 o'clock Central Time every morning, Monday through Friday, 15 minutes of positivity to start your day. And I've been doing that in Brent and Andrea's absence while they've been in Tahiti. But of course, this is the normal Zoom ID for that every day. So you can click on that link. And then of course, I'm posting in Telegram my link so that you guys can get on the Coach's Corner on my Zoom until the 19th. So Andrea and Brent will be back next week, but I'll be doing the Coach's Corner at 9 o'clock Monday through Friday until they get back. And then the IPA Zoom, here's the link to this. I suggest y'all keep this, create a board for you in your board. So this is your own personal board that you can see all the events, all the different Zooms. I have that in my boards where I can just access it quickly straight from my phone. I don't have to go searching for it. And of course, tonight, Wednesday Wisdom, that is Andrea's, generally that is her team call every Wednesday night. And again, this is her normal Zoom ID, but we'll be doing it on my Zoom ID, and I'll post that a little bit later today on the communication channel on Telegram. So that's all the resources. You should be able to click on all of these links. And then, of course, the social launch that we get started from boards for all of our new brand partners. You want to post twice a day. And 9 and 3. And you want to use the scripts. So they're simplified, the text scripts on boards, very simplified, that you can add from social media. Okay. And then you want to add your so using these scripts, make it very, very simple, you guys, to post on social media. A lot of people say, well, I don't know how to post, or I don't want to do this, I don't do that. When you add your brand partners, you want to teach them how to download boards and how to post their first post on social media, and teach them how to schedule their post at 9 and 3. And then it's very simplified. As you start adding those posts at 9 and 3, you're going to get people coming to your Facebook page. They may not comment on your post, but they're going to text you and message you about the drops. So you're going to add your customers to the Circle of Health and make sure you tag them on Dr. Crystal's video, like I said, and then you're going to follow up weekly with your customers. And all of that is included in your boards. And I'll show you that in just a little bit, of all the text scripts. and how to follow up with your customers. Okay. So moving right along. So the flow. So our customer flow from our simple system of growth is at delivery. We're going to again send them the getting started text, the invite to Circle of Health, the customer group, and as they're getting great results, you're going to start a three-way text with either your sponsor or your 2x2. If you don't have a 2x2, let me share with you what your 2x2 is. So somebody that you work the business with, it might be a sideline partner, it might be somebody in another team. You never know. It could be your sponsor, but it doesn't have to be your sponsor. Okay. But find someone that you can do three-way texts, three-way calls, and three-way Zooms with that you relate to very good and that can do these calls with you. So week one, you're going to love on your customers. You're going to ask for their results. And of course, this is in boards, your follow-up text in your boards. You're going to ask them, hey, Sally, how are you doing on these drops? How are you feeling? Give me an update. So when they start telling you, hey, how am I feeling? Remind them to take pictures, measure, share tips and recipes from the Circle of Health. So just love on them. We're always going to love on them week one. Just hear what's going on. And I'll always add people, y'all make sure you're adding to Customer of Health because, Circle of Health, because they can get a lot of tips and resources from the Circle of Health. And that way you can teach your customer to go to that group to answer a lot of their questions. They can actually do a search. If you look for the little search bar inside Circle of Health, teach them how to do a search and to get their questions answered on the Circle of Health. Because y'all, as you continue to grow and you're selling more and more drops and your team is growing, you can't answer every single question. So teach your customer how to go to the Circle of Health, find the answers to their questions. Of course, you're making yourself available and loving on them, making sure you answer when you can, but as you go along, teach them how to find their answers in Circle of Health. So week two, you're going to celebrate. You're going to ask for any wins. Hey, how are you feeling? Then you're going to start that three-way text with your 2x2, right? So you're going to start celebrating them by putting them in a three-way text with your 2x2 because you're getting them prepared, getting them ready for, hey, what are they going to do when they need their next set of drops, right? Their next box. So by week two or week three, you're going to be asking them, hey, you're almost out of drops. Are you ready for another box? Or let's get prepared, getting ready for that next set of drops. You want to get them prepared for that. So oftentimes I will put that week 2 and 3 is when I'm going to put them in a group text with Cynthia is my 2x2. She's also my sponsor, but I might use Sheila or I might need to use Haley. It depends on how busy Cynthia is, but I know what day of the week. Generally, it's going to be Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I'm going to be following up with my customers in week 2 and 3 and getting them in a group text. So I'm letting Sheila, Haley, or Cynthia know, hey, I'm going to get ready to do some 2x2, some three-way text with my customers. Are you available for calls if I need calls? So I kind of just started out with that three-way text, reaching out to Cynthia and saying, hey, Cynthia, and putting her in a three-way text with my customer, Sally, right? Hey, Sally, just wanted to include Cynthia so we could celebrate your great results. I know you're, I'm just so excited that you've had some non-scale victories. You're feeling more energy, whatever she's told you, put that in that three-way text and just start preparing her for more and more celebration, right? So it's not putting her in a position where she feels like, oh gosh, a third person's on the text with me. What else are they going to say? You know what I'm saying? You're not going to make them feel uncomfortable. You're just celebrating them, right? So Cynthia's going to come on to the three-way text and say, Sally, oh my gosh, this is so amazing. Has Michelle told you how you can save money on your next set of drops? And she might say, yes, she has, or no, she hasn't. Well, Cynthia's going to say, hey, well, let her tell you how you're going to save money on that next box of drops, right? So that way we're kind of preparing them for a call. So therefore I can get them on a call with Cynthia and Cynthia can say, oh, Sally, getting these things for wholesale is so much better, or we can show you how to get them for free. I know Michelle hates charging you $150. So let's share with you how you're going to get your next box wholesale. And Michelle has a quick little slideshow presentation to show you. So at that point in time, I'm going to send the slide deck from boards and it's under customers customer support and training. I'm going to send that customer conversion slide deck to my person, and I'm going to go over it with her on the phone. So, okay. So Cynthia's fallen off from either the three-way text or the three-way call, and I'm getting Sally on a call and saying, hey, let's go through this slide deck, and showing her what her options are for getting the drops wholesale. Okay. So at that point in time, I am making every effort to convert that customer to a brand partner. And y'all, 99% of the time, it is happening. We are converting these people from a customer to a brand partner because, first of all, they're having great results. They want to get the drops at wholesale. They usually have 3 or 4 people they want to share them with. So you can either share with them, hey, you can get a 4-pack, you can get 4 boxes of drops, sell 3 and get yours for free. Okay. So you're sharing with that person how they can get them wholesale and how they can share with others, how they can also make money, because most people are going to see, hey, I either want to send you referrals or either have those referrals for your own business, right? So with that conversion process of showing them the slide deck presentation, showing them how they can get their drops at either wholesale or for free, you are giving them another option and helping them not only share it with their friends, but creating a business that can also provide additional income. So week 4, you didn't convert them yet. Let's share some more love. So keep loving on your customers. And we have another opportunity when they get their next set of, so you might sell them another box of drops, and you have another opportunity for them to get greater and greater results and then convert them to a brand partner at a later time. Okay, so here's your brand partner timeline. So upon enrollment, you're going to train them on boards like we talked about, help them make their first post, and invite them to all the groups. Share with them Telegram, the communication channel, the boosting channel, share with them about the Coaches Corner, about the IPA Zoom. And then, of course, when boxes are sold, once 4+ boxes are sold, train on the conversion process and customer flow. As your new brand partner starts selling more and more boxes, make sure they're following the simple system, that they're following up with their customers, and that they're getting them in queue, setting up those 3-way texts and setting up those 3-way calls so we can get them converted from from customer to brand partner. Now, with our new brand partners, we want to make sure that they understand how to get to ultimate and gold. So of course, most of you know, or if you're new, your first goal in this business is to get to 1,500 in points volume, okay? So you are going to be selling drops after you start posting, and maybe pre-selling your drops after you have ordered 30 boxes of drops, or you've gotten 1,500 points volume. That's 500 for each 10-pack of drops. You're going to hit gold and ultimate. Now there's another way of getting to ultimate and gold. You can also add 6 brand partners at 200 PV or points volume, and that's on a 4-pack. So you can add 6 new brand partners on a 4-pack and also hit ultimate and gold. So that is your first goal in the business, is to hit ultimate and gold. And the reason for that is at ultimate, you are going to get a discount of 30% on your products, but you're also going to get for life a matching bonus. So a new volume bonus on your new brand partners. Every time they order a 10-pack under them, you're going to make $150. So 500 in PV for them, points volume, times 30%, $150. So once they get to ultimate and gold at 1,500, you can make up to $450 in new volume bonus. So that is the importance of ultimate and gold. And then your goal at that point then is to start a team. So you want more and more. Once you yourself has gotten to ultimate and gold, you want to add new brand partners and help them do the same. So I love our business that we can help our brand partners, because as they are ordering 10-packs under them, if you yourself as a brand partner need more 10-packs, you're going to want to credit your new brand partners, and you can do that upon checkout. Credit your new brand partners that are in their first 4 weeks. You can credit them a 10-pack. So 500 PV can help go to your brand partners that you brought in under you, and you can experience the new volume bonus on that 500 PV of $150. So you're going to be starting a team. So check your orders. and reach out to the teams who are ordering bulk packs to ensure that everybody is properly trained. Okay. So as you are starting a team, if you do not know how to check your orders in the volume report or even on the dashboard, when you see your tree, or at least see where you can see the tree view right there, you can look at your volume right there by looking at the little pinwheel right next. And I would be glad to show you my screen, but I can't. If anybody has a question about that, please reach out to your sponsor, because you want to make sure that check orders in your volume report. Make sure that everybody's who order in bulk packs, make sure they know that as once they get to 1500 PB as ultimate gold, you want to start sharing this same process with your new brand partners. Okay. So you want to enroll a new brand partner once you've got to ultimate gold, so you can experience the new volume bonus. You don't want to keep ordering 10 packs under yourself, because you're not going to get paid for it. Once you've hit ultimate gold, you want to order 10 packs under someone under you. So I hope that makes sense. Y'all let me know in the chat if that does not, and we'll go over that even more. So this is what your boards are going to look like. So when you add boards to your keyboard on your phone, you're going to see text scripts for drops. Okay. Social media posts. Get familiar with your boards as you're bringing on new brand partners and you are training them. I learn something new every time I train a new person, because Andrea does sometimes updates our boards to where the folders make more sense. So just know that all your social media posts are right here under social media. Then your product videos. This is Dr. Strand's video on insulin resistance. And then Dr. Crystal's short video, like 4 minutes, that tells you more about the drops. I often send that to people who are asking questions about what do the drops do for them. She goes more into detail in a 4-minute video than you can ever do in just text scripts. So you're going to send text scripts too, but if they have more questions about the drops, you're going to send Dr. Crystal's video from these product videos. The conversion business tools, that's where you're going to find that slide deck that I was talking about, that you're going to use on your 3-way calls or your Zooms, that you share with your customers, how we're going to give them options for becoming a brand partner and getting their products at wholesale and or for free with either the 4-pack or the 10-pack, how they can sell 3 with the 4-pack, get their 4th one for free, or how in a 10-pack they can sell 9 and get their 10th one for free and get $500 in their Venmo in their pocket very, very quickly. All the training resources are here. The product resources, where you're going to find the booklet for the drops, are going to be under the product resources. Also, the team resources calls, any of our groups are going to be listed here. The tips for eating are here. Logistics and tutorials here. And a lot of that's going to be like our flyers, what have you, and tutorials. And then all of your events are going to be listed here as well. So of course, on boards, you're going to see the social media post. So social media week 1, 2, 3, and 4, how you can help your new brand partner schedule all their posts for 9 and 3. So very important to follow the system, make their posts for 9 and 3, and then do your personal post in between. And of course, when you're doing it from boards, it makes it very simple to add these on and use this as a social media launch to grow your business. Okay, my slides are not progressing. Let me get them, see if I can go down a little bit. Sorry, and that must be it. So that is it. And I'm going to stop the share and give you a chance to ask any questions. Does anybody have any questions? And I'm going to check the chat to see if anybody has. Can you send this slide deck? So Anna, if you are on boards, the slide deck is under customer resources /training. So that slide deck is right there for you in boards. Okay. Yes, Mark, we are recording. Anybody have any questions whatsoever? I know that's kind of a quick rundown of the simple system of growth, but this is just a general overview. You as the brand partner, when you bring on new brand partners, want to make sure everybody knows how to use boards and how to make your first post. That is the most important. And I think as brand partners, it is very important for us to explain to our new brand partners the very first goal of how to get to ultimate and gold and how to get that 1500 PB in our volume, so 1500 in points volume, and how to enroll new brand partners so that we can start experiencing the compensation plan and experiencing the new volume bonus under them as well. Are there any restrictions to where we can post others' results and pictures? No restrictions. And where, Brittany, in terms of where, so you can post, most people are posting on Facebook and on Instagram. You can post on TikTok, you can post on LinkedIn. But the posts are designed, for Facebook, Instagram. And then a lot of people may be asking about hashtags or what have you. A lot of the posts don't have the hashtags in there. So we know that hashtags are very important. So you could add hashtags like, weight management, weight loss, skinny drops. I use hashtags menopause support, hormone balance, insulin resistance, those kind of things. Someone's asking me, can you show how to schedule posts on Facebook from boards? I'm sorry, I don't see your name, but let's get with your sponsor. And if you don't know how to schedule posts on Facebook, let me just share with you guys. You can Google how to change your Facebook profile to a professional mode. And it's very, very simple there. From there, it's just easy to follow those directions. A little bit harder for me to share with you without sharing my screen here. But I know that if you go to Google, and I have a picture of it, so if you will message me on Messenger, I will send you the picture of the instructions on how to change your Facebook from a regular to a professional mode. And from there, you're able to schedule your post at 9 and 3. So a lot of people on Sunday nights will schedule their post, especially if you work. You can schedule your post a week, 2 weeks in advance, and it really, really, really helps with timing. So glad to share that with you. Any other questions? Y'all feel free, and I can stop the recording if that's better for y'all.